Good morning or afternoon, ACT Prep. Real quickly, I just wanted to go over a couple of keys or pieces of advice to writing an essay, an academic essay, particularly the ACT essay, which we're preparing for. All right. Um, my first key is to choose one side of the argument. All right. Generally speaking, the prompts will ask you something that's kind of in the gray area. Your task is to choose one side of the argument, and I would say choose the side of the argument that you can come up with the most information for. All right, not necessarily the one that you agree with, but the one that you can find the most pieces of evidence for. All right. Second piece of advice would be make sure that all your evidence points or supports your claim. All right, so a lot of us sometimes, when we get to a prompt, we'll have a ton of evidence, but the pieces that we choose could support the counter argument. All right, uh, for example, say one of our prompts has been should we have a curfew for people under 18, all right? And a lot of us would say, no, we shouldn't have the curfew, but our evidence would be that a curfew might help students in school and focus more. That piece of evidence would support the counter argument, all right? Make sure that you're using your evidence wisely and that you're only choosing the pieces that will make your claim strong, all right? Number three, each paragraph should represent one idea. And that's one reason why we've been pulling out our three strongest pieces of evidence, because each paragraph should be concise and should contain just one basic idea that's being supported and that supports the overall concept. All right. Piece of advice number four, there can be no contractions in academic writing. That includes, so here's our list, for example. A contraction is a shortening of a word when you use an apostrophe, all right? So can't should be cannot, could have should be could have, isn't should be is not. In academic writing, there's no shorthand, so you need to write out the entirety of the word. You can't have contractions, all right? Generally speaking, contractions are used when you're writing prose or when you're writing the way that people speak. And in academic writing, you do not write the way that people speak, all right? Number five, make sure that you outline your argument. Make sure that you get all your points in order. This will definitely help you when you get down to the writing process. And our last piece of advice, use your time wisely. For the ACT, you have 30 minutes to write your essay. Uh, what I advise is to spend 3 minutes outlining, three minutes just getting your ideas together about the prompt, making sure that you understand what they're asking, and then you begin writing. And I would say use all your time to write. The longer your essay is, the better sample the ACT people have to grade and to assess your writing. So I would say use 3 minutes to outline, use the rest of the 27 minutes to write, and keep going. Do not stop at any point. Just keep going. All right. So those are my 6 pieces of advice about ACT writing. Make sure that you have taken good notes.